Now we're going to look at learning the Thai alphabet using the Learn Thai Alphabet application. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on either consonants on the left menu here, or we can click on the button in the center there. It has the same effect. And as you can see, we have middle class, high class, low class, then all consonants at the bottom. Now it's a good idea to start learning it with a middle class set of consonants, and this is purely because of the number of consonants. It has 9 in this particular class, and that's the smallest group. Click on middle class, and then middle class consonants will open. And as we can see, we have a Learn tab and we have a Test tab. Now we'll come on to Test tab in the next video, but for now we're going to click on Learn. Then straight away you get on the right hand side, you get this list of the consonants, and as you saw there's an arrow there pointing. And then all you need to do is click on the image you want to view, and then you'll see a picture will slide in or will appear. On the left of the picture we just see the picture itself, and that kind of describes what it is. And as you can see, we've called this particular picture Galahad Knight. Now this is pretty easy to remember. I'm sure most of you remember Sir Galahad. But as you can see, I've highlighted in yellow the initial letters of both words. These letters tell us what sound this consonant makes. Now as you can see in the picture on the right, we've superimposed the consonant on to the picture itself. So whenever you see this Thai shape, this Thai consonant shape, think of this picture and its name, and then you'll be able to remember the sounds that this makes. Now because it has 2 letters, certain consonants in Thai produce different sounds depending upon where they appear in the syllable. Now the first letter of the first word is the sound that this consonant makes when it's an initial consonant in a syllable. It makes the G sound. And the initial letter of the second word is the sound that this consonant makes when it comes in the medial or the final position in a syllable or a word. Now this isn't a silent as we would pronounce in night. This is more like the Monty Python knigget. It's a K sound as a medial or a final consonant. This consonant makes a G sound when it's an initial consonant, and it makes the K sound when it's in the medial or the terminal consonant position. And the last thing that we have to remember about this picture is the colour of the background. Now as we can see, this colour is yellow, and the colour of the background tells us what consonant class this consonant belongs to. Now we use 3 colours in our Quest system. We use red, we use yellow, and we use green. Red is for high class consonants, yellow is for middle class consonants, and green is for low class consonants. Now you might wonder how you're ever going to remember this, but there's a really easy way to do it. There, as you can see, you'll now never forget it. So with any consonant, again, you just need to remember the picture, the shape, the name of the picture will give you the sounds that it makes, and then you just recall the colour of the background. Very, very simple. So now we'll go on to the next one. And here we can see we have Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky with his long tail, like swooping back over. And we superimpose the consonant shape onto this image. And you can see whenever you see this now, just think Jabberwocky tail. And from what I've mentioned before, this is 2 words. So the first letter of the first word is the sound that this consonant makes when it's in the initial consonant position. J. And the first letter of the second word is the sound this consonant makes when it's in a medial or a terminal consonant position. T, J, T. And again, the background is yellow, so that's a middle class consonant. Very, very easy. And it's the same with all the other images. Very, very simple to do, I think you'll agree. When we come on to vowels, we break the vowels down into simple and complex vowels. And I start with simple vowels first. And these are slightly different than consonants, obviously, but in the way that, in the information that you have to learn as well. So we click on the Learn Simple Vowels button, and again, we get the simple vowels displaying on the right-hand side. If I click on the very first one, as soon as you click on the vowel picture, you get the sound. I don't know whether you heard that on your speakers. And again, on the left, we have the picture, and then on the right, we have the picture with the vowel superimposed. And then this sound makes the sound, as in umbrella. We write it as AM, but it makes the sound. Now on the left, we have the male and the female sounds. So you can click to listen to those. And then we have this swirling button here. And that's, by clicking on that, you'll get some information about the vowel itself. So pay attention to these and they will help you. And then for the second one, then we get this night. So it's the I sound, as in night, I. And then the picture on the right. And then we have the tip. And then we do. And that's how we do it. And the tone marks and the punctuation follow a similar vein. And it's that simple. In the next video, we'll look at the testing.